Hello, students. Welcome back to the class. Joyce Gilmore, who wrote this poem. He was an American writer, poet, literacy critic, and journalist. He is mainly remembered for his poem titled Trees. It was written in the year 1913, which was published in the collection Trees and Other Poems in 1914. Though his style has been criticized as overly sentimental and simple, his poetry has a strong sense of devotion and praise for natural beauty. He served in the US Army when America entered World War One, and he was killed by a sniper's bullet. The American government bought 3,800 acres of forest land in North Carolina to stop mindless logging and dedicated that tract of forest to the memory of Kilmer. Now look at this. This is the poem, The Trees, written by Joyce Kilmer. Let me say something about this poem. Only a person who basks in the beauty of nature can compare a tree to a lovely poem. The language is very simple, yet captures the poet's love for nature. He feels God is the only master craftsman who can weave such wonders. When he says that poems are made by fools like him, we realize that the magnificence of nature humbles everyone. So let's go into the poem. Now, the difficult word in this poem are pressed. Pressed meaning pressed. Something you keep on the other thing and you press. A robin, a small brown bird with a red chest. Bosom, here in this poem, the meaning is the branch of the tree. Lie in resting position. Intimately means closely. Let's move on. Now look at this. You can see a beautiful tree. And the poem is about the trees. Okay, let's go into the poem. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. So he's saying that you can never see something beautiful like a tree. That is, the poet feels that a poem can never be as lovely as a tree. So he's saying, poem is just nothing. The tree is so beautiful, which we cannot think of creating. Look at the second stanza. A tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the sweet earth flowing breast. Here you see the word pressed. I've already told pressed means pressed, something that is pressed against one object, pressed against the other one. The trees get their life energy from water. Here the poet calls the root of the tree's mouth and says that it is pressed against Mother Earth to drink water. How beautifully it is compared, lovely it is. Let's move on. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. So here he's saying the leafy arms, that is the branches of the tree, are lifted towards God as if they are praising. How beautiful, lovely it is. So the tree is all the time praising and worshipping the God. And we human beings, comparing, do we really do that? We should ask ourselves. The tree is all the time worshipping and praising the God, he's saying. Beautiful comparison and explanation. Let's move on. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. Robins, the meaning here is a small brown bird with a red chest. Okay, now the birds make its nest in the summer month. So the tree looks like as though they are wearing the nest of birds such as robins in the summer, just like girls wearing flowers and ribbons in their hair. So the tree look beautiful with this nest. How it is compared to a girl wearing the ribbons and flowers on her or on the head. Let's see the next stanza. Upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Bosom here the meaning is the branches of the tree. Lain is lie in resting position. Intimately is closely. Now look at this. The trees are wearing the snow in the winter season. As the snow falls on them, it just comes and rests. So the tree is wearing the snow on its surface in the winter season and bathe in rain or during the rainy season. So sweet. Once the rain come, all the dust and everything will be washed away, and the tree will be looking very shining and fresh. Let's move on. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Writing poetry is a creative activity. Anybody can do. Those who have the skill can definitely try. Poems change the way a person thinks and acts, yet the poet finds it to be a foolish task compared to God creating a tree. Can we create a tree? No, never. We can't even think. Okay, but only God can create a tree. We can write a poem. Of course, if you try, you can write a poem which may not sometimes have a good standard, but still we cannot think of creating a tree. So that is something very, very beautiful. So hope you understood this poem. Once again, you rewatch this video to understand more. So if you want, you browse the internet and gather information on the oldest tree in the world and share the information in your class. We have come to the end of the class. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. God bless you all. Bye bye.